Claudia Morales is going to help me out with it. I'm Peter Hickman of the Press Club, and I did want to remind you that we have a sound file, or an audio file.
We need an ATPA enhanced, renewed and enhanced before the August recess. It is more important than ever, and it is more important because you cannot take us individually and isolatedly. You have to evaluate what's going on in our countries, taking into account the international context, the South American financial crisis of some countries, and also the internal situations that we are all living, which are in each one of our countries are different, but at the end, we have something in common. There's political unrest, there's people taking the opportunity and using this economic situation to generate political unrest. And we definitely need it to be enhanced. We are very concerned about it being delayed, because if it's being delayed after the recess, we are very concerned about the risk of not having it approved in the next semester. Fishery countries, we came precisely sent by our presidents to evaluate the situation and to ask of how.
Here, the Minister of Foreign Trade of Colombia, Ángela María Orozco, and also.
El problema es agudo porque el narcotráfico trabaja, por lo menos al igual que nosotros, si es que no lo hace más rápidamente y con mucho más recursos, por supuesto. La manera lógica de salir de este problema es atacando las causas. Y las causas son pobreza y desempleo. En ese sentido, el ATPA juega un papel primordial. Estamos negociando, buscando caminos para nuevos mercados. El mercado determina todo. Si no hay mercado, cualquier esfuerzo para el desarrollo es nulo. Y quería decir que el problema.
In our countries, we do ask, where are the priorities? We see a very strong commitment of the United States towards the region in terms of a Colombia plan, in terms of military action, but we would also love to see the same rapid response in terms of more proactive trade policies that do enhance and get to the nature of the problem. We've spoken at times of a war on drugs. Unfortunately, later we had to speak of a war on terrorism. But I think the essence of the problem is a war on poverty. I'd like to just share with you some thoughts that have the kind of legislation we're talking about with ATPA is legislation that permits entrepreneurship. It permits creativeness. It permits people using the market as a way of solving some of their problems. And while people are willing to use that and willing to work and willing to develop new sources of well-being, market access is fundamental.